Ready for another round? It's Brewsday Tuesday. Here is Huck and Big Nate.
Oh, that one was pretty clean. Hey, look, I didn't finish.
Oh dear. They're seeing the behind the scenes,
Not a problem here.
the in between round.
Oh, what is this? This isn't even a beer.
No, that is a craft cocktail.
There you
Three
go.
notched.
Oh, mercy.
And
Even
I'm
better.
delighted that you brought that in because you
Huh?
haven't had that, have you?
No, I'm delighted
Okay.
I'm drinking it.
So before you try that,
Wait a minute.
do you like rocket pops? The
I
popsicles?
love Rocket Pops. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then you're gonna be
They
amazed.
didn't have them when I was a
What do you
kid.
have over there?
I have the Three Notch'd Apparently, I don't know what I have over here, as usual. Vodka Rocket Pop. I'm a big fan of vodka. 7.5%. This is my jam right here today. Three Notched,
Yeah.
which is like the Native Americans would notch a tree three times after they drank one of these so they could remember
It's a
how to
lot of
get home.
notches.
So they could remember how to get home. A lot of people think it's another thing. That's exactly what
Oh
happened.
yeah.
Yeah, they were making rocket pops back in the day.
Easily one of my all-time favorite childhood treats is the rocket pop. So I'm glad that now it's an adult treat. Um, I've got Jack's Abbey Craft Lagers Porch Fest. They say it's a refreshing summer lager. We will see.
Whoa,
Uh,
we will see
the
if you're refreshed and if it's still summer. Oh, it
5.5%
is still summer.
ABV,
It's half right regardless.
brewed with Pilsner and Munich malt, which is obvious because it's a lager, and then Callista hops. And it's decoction mashed, which I've never seen before.
Mm.
Naturally carbonated. We'll see.
Did you say that right?
Decoction.
Or deduct?
Decoction. Decoction.
Oh no, I've heard it.
Decoction.
I,
Decoction.
I don't know. Well, anyway,
Duckcock. Shun.
the cock.
That's what we're calling it.
Everybody likes the cock.
Um, Porch Fest reminds me of that time we did a Brewsday Tuesday on your porch. We should have done that with this.
Yeah.
We could have demonstrated some of the fireworks.
Fair enough. So yeah, so we talked about the fireworks. Now let's talk about the other 4th of July events. It's like let's get sunburned on the river. So I don't know. Do you go on the river?
Not often.
Do you have river?
Certainly not often enough.
You have river shoes.
No, barefoot always.
Okay, so I have, yep, if you're going on the wild rivers, which I do, you got to have river shoes. Well, I have different river shoes, right? So here I am, we're 3 days out from 4th of July. I used a different pair than my usual. My feet look like zebras, okay? But these pair, the holes in the river shoes are different. So I woke up this morning, 3 days later, and my feet are peeling where the white spots were. But it's like little patches on. I'm not going to show you because you really don't want to see my feet.
That's a different channel. You got to pay to
Yeah,
subscribe to
my
that one.
toenails are not good. In any case, but yeah, so the river shoes are important because it might be glass or rocks and they give you a little grip in the slime. I mean, yeah, I'm a river guy. I'm a water rat. I mean, there's no river rat. There's no doubt about it. I got a new boat I haven't used. I have kayaks. I have, swim. We got a giant floating raft. We got everything. But yeah, you got to watch out. You got to go out on 4th of July and you got to float down the river, drink a lot of beverages, and you can drink anything. I mean, even the vodka based. Mm. Drink beer. Some people drink liquor. Some of my people get like there's one of those giant coffee cups. They pour vodka and something, water usually. I don't know. Yeah, that's like, all right, Karen, you're just an alcoholic at that point. But anyway,
Before I had kids, that was the number one drinking holiday for me was 4th of July.
yeah.
It would start pretty damn early in the day. I was beside the grill all day. And, liquor would start around 1. You switch back to beer eventually, once
Yeah,
we're getting ready for fireworks. But, oh,
then back to liquor afterwards. Got to have a nightcap.
I don't think, I don't,
You don't remember that part, but probably happened.
oh, no, it definitely happened. I'm trying to think back to this 4th of July. I think I had a total of like 3 beers.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't drink that much on 4th of July. And now you got the whole marijuana drink thing. Throw this in there. Good for you. But yeah, my favorite drinking holiday is probably St. Patrick's Day though, because it's not wrong to drink Irish whiskey at 9 a.m. on
This
St. Patrick's Day.
this is true.
I would go to the Roanoke St. Patrick's Day parade 9:30 or 10, and I'd go to the tent where they had. Well, I'd go to Starbucks and get a coffee. Okay, coffee. What size? That one.
Coffee.
That one there.
Biggest you got.
Vente. Well, no. I don't speak Italian. That one. Anyway, I go over there and I'd go to the thing. I go, let me get a shot of Jameson's. All right, so I go to the door and I go, drink that before you leave. I turn around, pour it in the coffee. Out I go. There I'm sitting there, watching the parade, drinking my Jameson coffee. Yummy.
It's delicious.
Went from there. Of course, the worst thing ever happened to me at that, when we're getting off subject, but none, was one time Liz asked the guy if he wore anything under his kilt. Yeah, he
They'll
bent
show you.
over and showed her.
Yep, they'll show you. You
That was
don't.
one hairy ass. I was like, damn.
I think that's why I wasn't invited to Drez's wedding.
Ah, we got kilted.
He wore a kilt, and I would have asked him.
Well, we had a kilt at my daughter's wedding. And yes, we're, let freedom swing. 4th of July.
Breathier.
Freedom, freedom has to swing on the 4th of July. I haven't worn my kilt yet this summer, but I got another festival to go to.
I don't think I have the masculinity necessary to pull off a kilt.
Oh, it's fine, man. I have a utility kilt, but for the wedding, I had a
These,
dress kilt.
Pencil arms.
I love the dress kilt because, it's kind of soft on the family. You know what I mean? It's deluxe.
I do. I am a little envious of those who have the confidence ball of kilt. My legs are fine. My legs are muscular. I got these
What are you
little
worried
chicken
about?
arms.
What are you worried about?
Someone trying to bare knuckle brawl with me in the parking lot.
Your little chicken arm? Is that what you're worried
Yeah,
about?
it's my chicken arms. My legs are great.
Yeah,
I'm proud of my legs.
at least
That's where all my
brawl.
muscular
People
strength.
afraid of you in a quilt. You might pull it up and put your face in them.
That's
Your face in them.
that's
And then
true.
they're gonna quit the fight at that point.
I'm gonna have to get a kilt. Do you think they've got a utility kilt that is got the American flag on it?
I bet they do. Mine's green, like army green. Then I have another one that's like Irish green. That's the one I wore at the wedding.
We got a jean one.
There's pictures. Yeah, they got everything.
We got a whole website, utilitykilts.com.
That's probably who I got mine from.
If you ever see me wearing a kilt, that will be where I've gotten it from. The Tartan Spartan. That would be my wrestling name.
And they got good band name. Anyway, and they got shirts and you gotta have a sporran. You don't even know what a sporran is, do you?
I do not, but I'm
It's
like
a little purse
there's
you
an-
wear on the front of your kilt to
oh,
hide the bulge.
there's
If you have a bulge.
there was this really cool acid washed one. It's like $450 though. So
I think I need a tie-dyed kilt. I've never seen one.
well,
Anybody out there making a tie-dyed kilt? Call me.
they got wind socks for hanging and display. They are not for wearing.
Wind socks.
Oh, they got a chainmail one. That's what I need.
Oh yeah, I've looked at those. So send me the tie-dyed kilt. Send me the information. hucksbeerbuzz@gmail.com. hucksbeerbuzz@gmail.com. Tie-dyed kilt. I think I'm going there next.
That'll be our new
Festival wear.
Thursday, Tuesday uniform.
It will be.
The hell of a
Everybody's
festival.
got to have one. I'll get you one. I'll buy you one. I haven't bought you anything in a week or two.
Hey, speaking of which, you have to come on Metal Monday soon because
Oh, I'm coming.
We got some hot sauce. We're gonna
I think I am.
find.
Did you already do the alligator?
We did do the toe gator. I turned it into buffalo sauce.
Oh yeah?
It's phenomenal.
Is it? Well, maybe we should do it straight.
We did it straight as well.
Well, I was gonna say, oh, never.
But you haven't tried it.
Fine.
I'll bring that in. You brought me the cave sauce, and I think
Yeah, we'll do the cave sauce made with beer, whatever,
in a cave.
in a cave in Texas.
That's on an upcoming Metal Monday.
Up Metal Monday.
We've really just devolved away from the 4th of July.
Well, we did a lot of it in the first. What else is going on 4th of July? Let's see. Independence Day, right? Do we have any protests? No, I thought let's go there.
I didn't notice any.
Are they protesting the fact that my IRA is the highest it's ever been?
I did. I will say this while we were driving in the parade, I noticed a few things, but
Yeah.
the one thing I noticed was a lot of people were campaigning for small government roles, which is
Well,
fine. But
we're
it's
all
supposed to
like,
be about America, not your platform, damn it.
no, I agree. I mean, part of America is protesting, even if you're stupid about it. And
Well,
I'm not,
they weren't even protesting. It was just signs of this guy running for mayor of Blacksburg. And I
well,
didn't see any opposition there, but
well,
I thought
the mayor of Blacksburg,
now's not really the time because
he,
they were walking up and down alongside, like, so we're driving the parade route and they're walking up and down, like, past the floats in this one, like, stretch of the street. And it's like, hey, you're distracting everyone from seeing the parade, you dick.
you can't see me. I
Yeah.
feel that. I feel that.
Yeah. I'm not okay with that.
No,
There's a time and there's a place, and that was not it.
there's not an election anytime soon either.
I don't vote for the mayor of Blacksburg, so I'm confident in saying that guy does not have my vote.
It's not a guy, it's a girl, and she got a hyphenated name. So we'll leave that there.
I thought the first name was Peter.
No, the mayor of Blacksburg is somebody's.
The one running.
Oh, well, but he's not going to get it. Let me
I have
explain.
no idea.
Let me explain Blacksburg's politics. Okay, so the Blacksburg is completely left. And so there's like 5 seats in the mayor. So if you're running as a right person in Blacksburg, you cannot win. It's not numerically possible. And I'm not speaking out of my ass as usual because I've done politics all my life. There's not enough votes. The only way that a Republican wins or a right, it could be an independent, could be a libertarian. The only way they win in Blacksburg is if all your supporters only vote for you. They don't vote for anybody else. It's the only possible way to achieve a victory as a non-left person because the lefties all vote lefty, lefty, lefty. Just like Congress, they've all voted. They all vote. I mean, there's a rule to kill the children, but if they don't like it, they all vote to kill the children. They don't care. They just vote however they're told to vote. They don't vote according to what might be common sense or thinking about things. You want to cut the, never mind. We won't even go there. But I'm just saying that you can't win in Blacksburg as a right winger. Can't do it. Can't be done. So Leslie, whatever, blah, 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 is going to be the mayor. And then she's going to say, well, we're going to make sure everything's good and there's good affordable housing, but we're going to let them build these $500,000 condos that people are only going to be at during football games. And that's okay.
They are building a
It's okay.
massive amount of condos and
Yeah, for
houses.
people to watch football from. And, people need to watch football. College football's a big business now. Just got bigger. See, I was going to do that since I couldn't play football. I played football until I started smoking pot, and then I couldn't play football anymore.
I think
Back
that's
in the
kind of like
70s.
the plot of Dazed and Confused.
I have a friend, he's in California. He's always like, he's a big Browns fan, which, of course, is the only football team that doesn't even have a logo, okay?
Couldn't afford it.
No, they couldn't. I mean, it's Cleveland Browns. Yeah, that being said, I love Cleveland. They're my doctors. In any case, Cleveland Clinic, go there if you're sick. But he's like, yeah, I'm going out this year. I'm going to be quarterback. He's like almost 50 now, but he's still trying out every year. He wants to play for Cleveland. I don't know what that has to do with 4th of July. So what else?
Cleveland's in America.
It is in America. We love America. We went pretty far south on that one.
Yeah, we've gotten off
We
the
should probably
rails.
bring it back. What can we do? We did fireworks. Oh, food.
Hot dogs and hamburgers and watermelon. And we did corn on the grill.
Okay,
Corn on a Blackstone is delicious.
I'm glad you said that. Liz is like, we're on a low carb diet. We were like 20 pounds apart, but we're getting closer together. Anyway, she wanted corn on the cob, and so we did that. But now I'll do it on the Blackstone. But
Dude,
corn on
get
corn.
some decent little char to it. Oh, it's so good.
I'm gonna have to do that. But yeah, the food, the corn on the cob, yeah, that's definitely a thing. Deviled eggs, corn on the cob, hamburgers, hot dogs. It's all good.
I wanted kale or collard greens.
Yeah, you know what you do is
And I
you
got told
put
no.
some olive oil in there and put the kale or the collard
Yeah.
greens in it, and they'll go in the trash can a lot easier.
No,
Yes,
shut up.
they will.
They're
They will.
delicious.
They're right in there.
I thought you had like a legit tip there for me.
No,
Now
no,
you're just
Tim.
bullying me.
Okay, put some bacon in it. It'll be all right. You can eat it then.
Chunks of ham,
Ham's good.
pancetta. I love greens.
Yeah. Actually,
I never get them in
I
our
don't,
house.
I don't mind them.
But the corn on the cob did come out phenomenally on the black
Yeah,
screen. Highly recommend that.
we had corn on the cob and like gave one to the grandbaby and gave one to the son-in-law, and then they left and we're sitting there like they didn't eat their corn. Guess we got to eat it now.
Oh, yeah. All of our kids just, you give them a corn cob, that occupies them for like, you give them on the cob, that occupies them for a good long while. They'll just chew on the damn thing. And every time it's like all the corn's fully consumed. Granted, there are some like teeth marks deeper into the cob than I'd like.
Yeah, yeah.
But they eat it. They don't complain.
The child that
Butter
had
and
like
sea salt.
child that has like maybe 3 teeth in there. She was gnawing down on it. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're doing that.
I
You need more teeth for that.
I don't even love corn, but I love watching the kids eat. I love how much they love it.
I love corn on cob. Butter, salt, and pepper.
So many better ways to have corn, like popcorn
Yeah, so
and popcorn
back to camping.
and then
Jiffy
salsa.
Pop. You ever do Jiffy Pop? It might have been before your time.
No, I've done Jiffy Pop. Jiffy Pop will do in a pinch. However, I have a device that's
Well,
way better. Have you ever had a Whirly Pop?
No, but I'm saying Jiffy Pop's like burned on the bottom and not cooked on the top.
Oh, yeah.
It's perfect.
But
And that's Virginia smoke detector.
Wabash Valley Farms, they're some like dairy farm in like Lancaster, Pennsylvania. They might be Amish. I don't know.
They got cheese, I guarantee.
But they make this stovetop popper that's kind of like the Jiffy Pop,
Yeah.
but it's got a wooden handle that you crank and it spins your popcorn. That's the only way to have popcorn. I've not eaten microwave popcorn in probably a good decade because I've got this thing. It cost $20, and we are now in a decade of the same one.
That's pretty good.
So I highly recommend you get yourself a Whirly Pop. It's not spelled Whirly. There is an E in there. But Whirly
ever
Pop
do the-
popcorn is the way to go.
You ever
You get
do
your-
that sandwich maker over the fire? It's like cast iron.
No,
Oh, we're big on that.
I've considered picking one up from Rural King, but I've not.
You take bread and you smear whatever, ham, cheese, jelly, whatever, and then you another slice and you close it and the crust fall off, and you put it in the fire for a minute.
Yeah, it's whirlypopshop.com.
Send me a link.
You have to,
I'll get one.
but they've even got like popcorn bowls, recipes, seasonings. It's worth having. Oh, they've got a copper plated one. I might have to upgrade. Copper plated stainless steel popcorn popper. That's $87. And the one I've got
Money's no up.
gone up in price. I'll send you a link.
Send me a link.
Get your popcorn fix. In the meantime, I say we rate these beers and go enjoy the 8th of July. What do you say?
I'm in. I'm going to have to say that it does taste exactly like a Rocket Pop. And I believe in truth in advertising, so I'll give them a 5. We're just going to 5 out today. I don't know if you got it. Oh, well, can't have it.
We're going to be close. We are going to be very close.
Okay.
This is a good lager. It is not a 5, though.
Fine.
The reason being, there's not enough. Like, the malt flavor kind of dies off really quick.
Ah,
And I think it's those Callista hops. I think they added the hops maybe too soon. So it kind of dies off real fast. But it's delicious. I'll give it a 4.75.
there you go.
And we'll be back next week.
I mean, it's hard to be like you go to the Olympics. Not everybody wins.
This is true. Not everyone
Fair
gets
enough.
cold.
All right, 4th of July done. I don't know what we're going to do. Well, next week we'll talk about summer.
We'll celebrate summer.
After that, who knows?
It's all up in the air, Huck.
It is. We're getting into the dog days. Are there dog beers? I'll go look. Well, there's Dogfish Head, but that's not really a dog beer.
It works for me. See you next week.
Bye. Apparently, the air conditioning is not working at home.